So let's talk about the pros and cons of these two different Rusto adapters. So starting with the Uprok, number one, it costs less than the Violet Rain, which is that one. It fits lots of different caps, so you can put your Bostons on here, New York Fats, all these kind of different caps. It also has these little wings here, so if your hand gets tired or something, you can use two fingers to press this down. The only cons that I see about this is that it does take some getting used to because your finger sits quite a bit higher on the can than you may be used to. And this just fits right directly on the Rusto valve, so we'll talk about how that is different on here. So moving on to the Violet Rain by NyQuil. One of the biggest pros I see is it makes the Rusto valve feel a lot more like the modern spray paint valves, because this lever here, it gives you a lot more control over the amount of paint that's coming out, which is a lot harder to do on the Uprok adapter. It's also much easier to spray if you have injuries. So if you have arthritis in your finger or you have some kind of injury in your hand, this is designed to make it spray easier. So that's definitely a big plus. The other pro on this is that your finger is closer to where you're used to, so it's not sitting higher up on the can because you're spraying from back here. The cons of this one, obviously, is it costs a little bit more than the Uprok adapter. This version of it only fits the Boston Fats and the Boston Thins, so you can't use New York Fats or anything like that. But if I'm not mistaken, they do have a version coming out that will fit the other kinds of caps. And the other con is, and I don't even know if this is really a con, but when you press this, the tip tends to tilt backward a little bit. So it can be a little challenging to get used to, and sometimes I find it a little bit harder to control, but it might be just that I'm not used to it.